Guys, let's talk about this motor and the upgrades that were done since the last video. Okay, the battery I made a separate video about, so you guys can check that out. It's part of this video. It'll probably be after all this. Okay, let's see what I did here. Okay, the new throttle got here. It's a mini bike, fairly nice, a lot better than what I had on here. Very adjustable. Had to take the nut out here to get it to fit. I got the new stop button and the safety for the stop button, which is quite nice because you never know. It's there. It's safety. This is a nice throttle. I like it since it comes right back to its position. It doesn't stay open like the last one did, where you could pretty much let it go, the motor could swing around, and the throttle does not come back down to idle. Everything worked out good on the carb end of things. Here, as you can see, springs right back. Okay, what else did I do? I got rid of the half of the cowling. Air still comes up from inside, but it dissipates on the fins. Gives this thing much better cooling. I took off the cover for the exhaust because, well, once the red cover was cut down, it really served no purpose. Let's see, what else did I do here? I don't know if you can see that or not, but there is netting now in here because things have a tendency of getting in there and grenading the motor if it's something big enough or heavy enough. So I put some netting around there. I don't know if I come up with a better idea for that. I will definitely share it. Let's see. I drilled the wing nut and I put a stretchy cord on it so that so it doesn't come off, because it did come out once from all the vibration and ended up in there, and it went ping out of there. Luckily nothing was damaged, but that was that gave me the idea to put in the mesh, which you might be able to see better from this side. There it is. See, there's that mesh. Built a whole new leg. This is the original shaft. It's made out of thin wall aluminum. It got all crumpled up and kind of destroyed, and it was starting to leak. There's 3 bushings in the middle that hold the center shaft straight. However, what I did was I built a new one out of 1/8 thick wall steel with a full-length steel insert on the inside for guiding the shaft and for lubricating it. I think this will last a lot longer, and it's not so prone to damage or warping. This new leg is bulletproof. It's the toughest part of the motor now. Okay, the bell housing transmission, mine ended up cracked. It took years and years of abuse, and it cracked right along this set screw that keeps it from rotating inside the leg. It started cracking at the bottom, and the crack just creeped right up to just about the top. So I got this one. It's much more heavy duty, it seems. I got it from Kayak Buddy. He sells pretty much everything for these motors that you could ever possibly want. Let's see, oh yes, I built a clamp, or I guess a mount down here, for the gas inline, because just dangling here, I didn't think it was going to last very long, so I built a small aluminum mount here. This connector was already threaded and ready to accept a bolt, so it was really not that big of a deal. It's much better than just letting it hang there. I feel a lot more secure than finding a cracked hose and gasoline leaking out everywhere, since there really is no shutoff for that hose. Aside from a pair of vice grips or I guess fishing sutures, you're dead in the water. Runs nice. I mean, I'm very happy. Starts every time on the button, which is nice. On a pontoon boat, you don't have a lot of reaction time. You get blown around on the water like there's no tomorrow if it's a bit windy. There's been a few times where I've almost gotten blown into rocks and sharp pointy sticks on the shore, fallen trees, because it takes a bit to turn around and get everything started. So it's nice having that button. It should save a lot of reaction time on the water, which is always nice, because you seriously, especially with my boat where the seat is a lot higher than it's supposed to be, you get blown around like crazy. I mean, you are a sail is what it really comes down to, and the wind has a lot of effect. Hopefully the steering rudder will solve some of my problems as far as getting blown around. I'm hoping. Otherwise, yeah, it's ready for the water. I honestly can't see another thing that I could possibly do to this except for the cylinder upgrade, which will take it up to a true 2.5 horse. So, aside from that, I think I'm good to take it on the water. No leaks, no issues, no problems anywhere with it that I can see.